On March 24th, thousands of children, teenagers, and adults marched the streets of the nation, demanding their safety be a priority to the government. These marches were in response to the mass shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, where 17 teenagers lost their lives. GC360 asked the Milledgeville community where they stand on the gun debate.
I think it's great seeing young people being politically active. Even though they're not allowed to vote, they're still saying that our voice does matter.
I think it's a great opportunity for students to just voice their opinion and just stand up for what they believe in.
The March for Our Lives protesters called for stricter gun control laws, including the banning of assault rifles, a solution that many don't think will solve the problem.
Because just because you stricten laws on gun control doesn't mean criminals aren't going to get their hands on guns. They don't follow laws, so all it does is disadvantage citizens that do follow laws like myself.
If 3 guys come into my house, I want larger caliber and more rounds than they got. Because it's me against 3. I have the right to defend myself and my property.
Many Americans argue that it is their constitutional right to own semi-automatic and automatic weapons, but others argue that when the Second Amendment was written, these assault weapons were not yet around.
Certainly, I don't believe everyone in America does need to be classified as maybe an AR-15, but there is something in the Constitution that does say the right to bear arms. Now, is that including, it was also written 300 years ago, so the world has changed quite a bit.
While many disagree with the banning of assault rifles, there is one thing that 97% of Americans agree on. That is universal background checks that also consider mental health.
I agree that, because my mom is a prime example. She's bipolar, schizophrenic, manic-depressive with PTSD. She does not need a firearm. Also why she doesn't own a firearm. But I believe that besides background checks, they need a mental health evaluation.
Just guns, that's important too, but also look at how we treat and diagnose mental illness and adjust laws according to that.
If I have to go have a mental health check to join the Army, why don't I need one to go buy a gun?
With the majority of Americans in support of universal background checks for gun purchasing, we will continue to bring you updates of what or what not actions the government will take regarding this issue. This is Saskia Lindsey, GC360.